Biker tattoos aren't just ink, they're statements, warnings, and badges of honor. From skulls to pistons to the legendary 1% diamond, these designs tell a story, but do you know what they really mean? Today we're decoding 10 motorcycle tattoos every rider should understand. The 1% diamond tattoo is probably the most iconic and controversial symbol in biker culture. It dates back to the aftermath of the 1947 Hollister riot in California, when the American Motorcyclists Association tried to reassure the public by saying that 99% of riders were law-abiding. The remaining 1%? They embraced the label, owning their outlaw identity. When the rider wears the 1% diamond, they're not just showing off ink, they're making a statement. It says, "I live by my own rules, outside society's laws." And that's not just talk. In many cases, this tattoo ties the wearer to outlaw motorcycle clubs or a lifestyle that rejects authority. It's not a design you choose for style points. Flashing the 1% diamond can attract attention, both wanted and unwanted, from clubs, police, and rival riders. Inking this symbol on your skin is like wearing your creed where the world can see it. Bold, defiant, and unapologetic. Wings have been part of motorcycle tattoo culture for decades, symbolizing freedom, speed, and the spirit of the open road. To a rider, wings represent what it feels like to break free from everyday life. The wind on your face, the horizon calling, and nothing holding you back. The design of the wings often shapes the meaning. Angel wings can serve as a tribute to a lost rider, a way of carrying a fallen brother or sister with you on every journey. Devil wings, on the other hand, might show a rider's rebellious streak, the part that pushes limits and breaks rules. Some bikers pair wings with engine parts or highway numbers to personalize the message. Whether simple or elaborate, wing tattoos reflect a universal truth about riding. The road isn't just pavement, it's a path to personal freedom. For many, wings aren't just a tattoo, they're a way of life. The Iron Cross tattoo carries deep meaning in biker circles, but it's often misunderstood. Originally a military decoration in Germany, the Iron Cross was adopted by American bikers after World War II, not as a political statement, but as a badge of anti-establishment pride. For returning veterans who felt alienated by post-war America, the Iron Cross became a symbol of defiance. It said, "I don't follow your rules, and I don't care what you think of me." Over time, the Iron Cross became tied to the toughness and independence that defined biker culture. It's often inked on visible spots like the forearm, hand, or shoulder, places where it shows on the bike. The design can range from simple black outlines to ornate, detailed crosses with flames or chains. For bikers, it's not about politics. It's about rejecting the ordinary, standing apart, and riding free. If you're learning something new about these legendary biker tattoos, drop a like and hit subscribe. We've got more hidden meanings coming your way. And up next, a tattoo that doesn't just symbolize danger, it welcomes it. The skull and crossbones tattoo is one of the most powerful symbols in motorcycle culture. At first glance, it might look like just any other tough guy design, but its meaning runs much deeper. To a biker, the skull isn't about celebrating death, it's about showing no fear of it. Riding comes with risks. Every time you swing a leg over your saddle, you know there's danger ahead. Speed, traffic, the unexpected. The skull and crossbones represents a rider's willingness to face that danger head-on, with courage and defiance. It's a reminder that life is short, and every ride counts. For some, the tattoo also honors fallen brothers or sisters, those who paid the ultimate price on the road. The message is clear. Death rides with us all, but it doesn't own us. The skull isn't just ink, it's a badge of respect for the road's risks, and for those who take them. In the world of motorcycle clubs, loyalty runs deeper than ink. That's why some riders choose to take their club's patch, a symbol normally worn on the back of a vest, and have it tattooed directly on their skin. This isn't just art, it's a permanent statement of allegiance. For many, this tattoo means family. It marks the rider as a member for life. Unlike a patch that can be removed, stolen, or lost, a tattooed emblem is forever. It's earned, not simply chosen. Many clubs require years of dedication before you're even allowed to wear the patch on your skin. These tattoos can be small, like a logo on an arm, or enormous, covering an entire back. Either way, they tell the world, this is my brotherhood, this is where I stand. It's a powerful mark that binds rider to club, and club to rider, no matter what. Barbed wire tattoos have long been tied to toughness, survival, and sometimes a past that wasn't easy. For bikers, wrapping a barbed wire band around an arm, wrist, or leg can represent the hard edges of life on the road, where freedom is real, but so are the dangers. The design itself speaks of boundaries and protection. It's a way of saying, cross this line at your own risk. For some, it can also symbolize struggles overcome. Whether that's time behind bars, life on society's fringes, or personal battles that left scars on the soul, you'll often see barbed wire inked where it shows when riding, arms gripping the bars or wrists exposed at a gas stop. It's not always about a criminal past. Sometimes it's just showing that a rider is forged from tough stuff, with a heart that's as relentless as steel. For many bikers, the motorcycle isn't just a machine, it's a living, breathing extension of themselves. That's why tattoos of pistons, crankshafts, spark plugs, and other engine parts are so popular. These designs represent the mechanical heart of the bike, and by extension, the heart of the rider. When a piston or crankshaft is inked on the skin, it's often a way of saying, "My blood pumps gasoline." These tattoos show pride in the craftsmanship of bikes, the endless hours spent wrenching, and the intimate connection between rider and machine. The placement varies, but they're often found on forearms, where they're visible as the rider works on the bike or grips the throttle. Whether detailed and realistic or stylized and bold, engine part tattoos are a tribute to the rider's bond with their bike, the shared heartbeat between man and machine. For some bikers, the most powerful ink isn't about symbols of rebellion, it's about the roads they've conquered. That's why tattoos of iconic highway signs, like Route 66 or the Pacific Coast Highway's Highway 1, hold deep meaning. They represent miles traveled, adventures lived, and memories burned into the soul. These tattoos can mark a cross-country trip, a life-changing ride, or simply a love for a particular stretch of road. They're often paired with other symbols, wings, engines, or flames, to tell a fuller story of the journey. Route numbers and highway signs are popular on shoulders, forearms, or calves, places where they can be shown off with pride. The message is simple but powerful. I've ridden this road, it's part of me now. For riders who live for the journey, these tattoos are more than decoration. They're a map of the heart. Flame tattoos in the biker world are about speed, passion, and power. Flames say, "I ride fast, I live with intensity." These designs often blaze up an arm, across a chest or around a wrist, anywhere they can show while gripping the bars or tearing down the highway. For many riders, flames reflect the fire that drives them, the unstoppable urge to ride, to feel the rush of the wind and the roar of the engine. They can also symbolize the fierce energy that fuels a biker's spirit, or the burning desire for freedom that no one can extinguish. Flames aren't just for show. In biker culture, they're about the intensity of life on two wheels, the heart of the road beneath you, the speed that sets your blood alight, and the passion that never fades. It's a bold statement of living fast, riding hard, and holding nothing back. Among the most meaningful tattoos in biker culture are memorial pieces, ink dedicated to riders who've fallen. These tattoos are deeply personal. They often feature names, dates, crosses, wings, helmets, or even detailed renderings of a lost friend's bike. For the wearer, it's about keeping the memory alive, riding with their fallen brother or sister in spirit on every journey. It's a permanent way to say, "You're always with me." Memorial tattoos vary in size and style, from a simple cross with a name to elaborate scenes of bikes riding into the horizon. But no matter how they look, the meaning is always profound. They speak of loyalty, loss, and the bond between riders that even death can't break. These tattoos aren't just ink, they're reminders that the road is shared with those who rode before us. Every tattoo tells a story, but the road always writes the final chapter. The question is, what will your ink say about the rider you are and the rider you're becoming? If you did like this video, subscribe for more.